How to finish soapstone carvings. Have you ever wondered how artists turn raw soapstone into stunning sculptures? Finishing soapstone carvings is an essential part of this artistic journey. Let's break down the steps involved in achieving that smooth, polished finish that showcases the beauty of the stone. First, after you have shaped and detailed your carving, the sanding process begins. Start with coarser grit sandpaper or mesh sandpaper to smooth out rough edges and remove any tool marks. Gradually transition to finer grits, such as 320 grit and then 600 grit wet or dry sandpaper. Wet sanding is particularly helpful because it reduces dust and prevents clogging. It also gives the stone a smooth, marble-like finish. When wet sanding, keep both the carving and sandpaper wet, rinsing the stone periodically to remove any residue. Repeat this process until you achieve the desired smoothness. Next, if your carving has fine details, you will want to refine those areas carefully. Use folded sandpaper or small files to smooth and sharpen these details without losing their definition. Since soapstone is soft, it allows for delicate work, but be cautious to avoid accidental breakage. Once sanding is complete, it is important to clean the carving thoroughly. Rinse it well to remove all dust and sanding residue. Allow the carving to dry completely before moving on to the next step. Now it is time to seal and polish the soapstone. To protect the stone and enhance its color, apply a finish such as food-grade tung oil or mineral oil. This oil seeps into the stone, deepening its natural hues and giving it a subtle sheen. Use a soft cloth to apply the oil, let it soak in, and then buff the surface to achieve a gentle shine. This step not only preserves the carving but also makes it more resistant to moisture and handling. Sometimes, soapstone can fracture during the carving or finishing process. If this happens, allow the piece to dry, then repair it with a strong adhesive like superglue. Once the glue has cured, you can continue sanding and finishing as usual. These finishing techniques are practiced by soapstone artists around the globe, from indigenous carvers in Canada to artisans in Africa and Asia. The finishing process respects the stone's natural qualities while allowing the artist's vision to shine through. By following these steps, you can transform a rough shape into a polished artwork that invites admiration and touch, reflecting a rich tradition of sculpting that connects cultures worldwide.